Hi again, YouTubers. Okay, well, I won't tap on this. Okay, so Thursday, was just like any other normal day, whatever, finals and all that crap. After school, since this is my last day, like after school, and my mom was like in town and stuff, I had to be careful. I didn't know what to do because I didn't have really anyone to hang out with, but I was with like Emily or something, and she wanted me to go talk about with her, and I was like, no, no, no. Actually, Thursday it was my English final, and I had to say goodbye to my English teacher, and it was like a hard issue there. I cried, she gave me a hug, she gave me her cell number and her email to contact her if I need help. Um, then, yeah. Sorry. Um, this is like faded the color on it. Okay, what? Yeah, so I have like, and you can't pay attention to this. I've been doing this for way too long, obviously. So after I said goodbye to my teacher, Emily wanted to go see her boyfriend because Evan got like suspended, but he was gonna be at Taco Bell. So like, we go to Taco Bell because Tyler wanted me to go over there, and like, we were all sad 'cause it was like my last day and stuff. And we're at Taco Bell, and Tyler's like, and Dan's there, and like the whole like crew's there, and everyone's like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And then Tyler's like, well, it's Cody's last day, so yeah, I just used my real name there, didn't I? So we gotta do something cool, you know? And they're like, yeah, yeah. So like everyone wanted to like go over to like Dan's house or something, and like, we didn't want to do that, like, or go to like some guy named Blake's house, and like I didn't want to, so then what's his face? Chris was like, oh yeah, well, we'll just go to Oz, and I'm like, oh, I hate going to Oz, but fine, we'll go. And then so we all like everyone like goes their separate ways, and we all like plan to meet back there like later. So we're on our way to Oz, you know. Off, see the Wizard, the one for Wizard of Oz. Oz is this place that's like under. I have a video of it. You'll still see the video. I'm gonna post it up too. Even though in the videos I am dressed as a girl, but that's not a problem. So Oz is like this underground place that's like filled with graffiti, and there's like a couch and stuff, and like we go down to Oz, and like yada 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 happens, and like whatever, and then like we decided to like explore Oz, and we're like walking through like the creek by it, and like I was retarded, and everything was funny, and there's something about like Tyler was like, yeah, you're gonna get this disease called like dino-philosopheritis, and then he's like, you're gonna start turning into a dinosaur that's also a philosopher, and you're gonna be like rawr and have like gray hair and glasses. And like I thought it was so funny. I was laughing for like half an hour, like hardcore, like crying, laughing, like, oh my god, it was hilarious. And yeah, so then after all, we were there for a couple hours. We like walked back to Taco Bell, and like this other girl there that I don't really like, her name's like Kadisha or something, and like she was there with a little sister who's like 4, and I was like, oh, poor little baby. And we just like hung out and stuff, and then we're like, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Oh, I don't know. So we go back to Civic, and we're there, and we meet this girl. Her name's JJ, and like she knows us or whatever. I don't know. I didn't know her, and she was like in a fight with her boyfriend named Texas, and Texas is like a big badass drug dealer guy, and like just like Dan, like I bet they know each other. And Texas, like, I don't know, I got the appearance that he didn't go to school or something. Like, I don't know how old he was, but he was on a bike, and he looked all, like, gross. And, like, JJ was there, and she broke up with Texas, and, like, it was this big thing, and, like, he, like, gave her back her lighter. And it was just, like, I don't know, like, it was weird. And then, like, we were sitting there, and then, like, Chris and JJ were, like, behind a tree doing something. We weren't even paying attention. And then I was with Tyler, and, like, we were together, and, like, we were all, like, I was, like, in his arms and stuff, and, like, he was like kept kissing me on the forehead and stuff, and like and then Chris is like, don't do it, dude, you got Allison, and like we just like pretty much hung out in Civic and just talked and like laughed for one last time. I videoed that too, put it up, and it was really nice, and it was like my last day there, and I'm like, okay, bye you guys, like I had to go. It was so weird. It's like, bye, I'll never see you again, and I'll see you in like years from now, and like got up and hugged everyone. They gave me their numbers, and like I left, and then my sister picked me up, and it was sad. I definitely cried that day. That was a really fun day. It doesn't sound like I'm having fun with these things, but I am. Then I go home, and I wait for my mom to come. I had to really study for my history final because like I wasn't here to learn all this stuff in history. And my mom comes, and she's like pissy, and she's like, pack all the stuff right now. And like I had to pack, and I was so tired from the day because we did so much walking and stuff. And like, yeah, and she was being all like, ugh. And like she brought the dogs with her, like all the way up there. I was like, geez, why'd you bring dogs? She's like, I didn't know where to put them. I'm like, wow. So yeah, it was sad we had to pack, and then I like passed out, and like I woke up the next morning, got ready to go. Oh yeah, I don't know. One of those days I actually want to start reading Rainbow Boys. I'm trying to add this in here. I was like running through the Iron Horse Trail, like running and reading, and like I stood on top of this hill outside this like army thing that has like tanks on at it and stuff. And it's like this place like guarded. I don't even know what it is. And there's like this big hill outside of it. I was standing on it, and I was like on the top of the hill. I was like, I'm gay, I'm gay, and I was just like shouting it to the world. I had like the book in my hand. I don't know what my problem was that day. I just remember that right now. That was weird. And people were like walking on the path too. I'm just like, I'm gay. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, so the next day was my last day of school, and like had my finals. I took my biology final first, which was sad. It was really sad there. I'm pretty sure I did fine on it. No, I did since I passed bio. Then I took my history final, and I was sitting there, and like Emily during break, she like brought me this note. She wrote me this letter, made me all these like little like paper things that said like Emily loves Kelly Benjamin, and like everyone thinks that's like my name. And I'm like, yeah, I have a hyphenated girl and guy name, totally. And like, she's just like, oh my god, blah, blah. And it was like all this stuff I was like reading was making me cry and stuff. And I was signing everybody's yearbook, and it was depressing. And after history, school was out, and everyone was screaming, and like I went to math class, and I finally, the makeup plates came in. Look at this, you guys. Just like, remember I told you guys on my vlog? Okay, can you answer it? Crap. Okay, see, look. It has the unit circle in the middle. Sorry, it's like backwards from what I'm doing. See the unit circle, and then the epiphanies of the tea party. They were supposed to be like white dove, rainbow. It's my math project. It's a plate. I can like eat on it. Not that I will. It's special. I made this in honor of my blog and my poem. Just thought you guys just should see it. Yeah, I picked that up in my math teacher's classroom. Then like I said bye to everyone. I said bye to Marika. She wanted me to say bye to her. I gave her a hug. She was wearing her cool rainbow tie-dye pants. Last day of school. Awesome. I said bye to everyone. I have a video in the morning of the last day of school. I'll show it to you guys. Yeah, it was pretty depressing after that. And then I got in the car. I said goodbye to everyone, and then forever. And then I got in the car. My mom was waiting, and I got in the car, and no one said anything to me. No, like, oh, how was your last day of school? Oh, how was your finals? Nothing. I just get in the car. She's in there with, her friend, and we just drive away. We're just driving for about 3 hours until one of them says, oh, you want to stop to get something to eat? It's like, oh, great. It's not like I didn't have lunch or breakfast or anything. Like, I was starving, and, like, I was just, like, pissed, and nobody was talking to me, and I was like, great, this is how my life's going to be. I'm just going to be ignored. And I was like, so we drove home, and I just read my stupid little Rainbow Boys book, and I slept most of the time, and I just was pissed off. I was texting my friends, and was crying in the back seat. And yeah, and then I got home, unpacked my stuff, and ever since then I've been living here, yay, back at home, and I hate it. It's terrible. Basically I've been doing nothing but packing my stuff up in boxes and cleaning my room. Apparently we're moving, but nobody knows when, since we don't have a house or anything, so the one we're living in now. Yeah, my mom pretty much just ignores me, just off with her little friends out partying and stuff. Like right now, today, she just like strands me at home, basically. I realized I don't have a lot of friends now that I moved here. Like up there, I had so many friends because I just have Kiana, like my best friend. And Kiana seems to have a life this summer. She's doing things, working, babysitting, driver's ed. She like has a life, and like I just don't. I keep wanting to vlog. I have a lot of time since I'm home alone all day, but I've just been so depressed. I've just been sitting around crying all day, which I know sounds incredibly sad, but it's true. Things have been okay-ish, I guess. I've just been really violent and sad. I know I'm running out of time. Yeah, okay, I'm going to stop this and make another video now.